Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Tip-off goes to Houston. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Driving in. Here's Smith. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
So it's the Spurs now after Jalen Green's miss.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Green. Screen by Şengün. Locked up there for Şengün. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Over Brooks. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Now, Wembanyama. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Houston moving the ball around. This ball grabs the miss. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. Shoots from 12. Wembanyama looking it over. Wembanyama, a screen. Clock at 4. To the wing on the left. Again, the miss by the Spurs. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Here's Wembanyama. And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by San Antonio.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Here's Paul. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's Green missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Vassell, no good. One-on-one here. Here's Smith. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Şengün with the bucket.
You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Here he goes. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Outside, Green. Shoots the 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Collins. Rejected by Van Vliet. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Over Smith. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He notched 8 points in the...
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's Collins. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Shot by Collins, no good. The Rockets trail. Now Shepard. Pass to Thompson. Into the lane. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here.
To adjust. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Shepard, that's good. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Vassell outside. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And it's Shepard missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
A 3 from Barnes. Spurs passing it around. There's a screen by Collins. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Paul missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Whitmore. Over in the corner, Shepard. And stolen by Barnes. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Adams. There's a screen by Collins. Wembanyama with it. He's got 8.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Pass to Eason. Shot clock at 6. Here's Whitmore. Whitmore scores off the spin. And the Rockets lead by 1. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes That is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on court.
And it's the Spurs ball. They trail by 1. And it's Vassell in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell outside. And he banks in the layup. Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Sohan. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. No good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. San Antonio leading. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Up top, Vassell takes it off the glass. Vassell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And Green now, top of the key. Brooks feeling it out a bit. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Şengün. And he makes that one. Şengün's got 6.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us, perfect. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Do you watch Vassell? He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
The layup off target.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Şengün with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Inside, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Şengün. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Down low, Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
There's a screen by Collins. Out to the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. Ball for 3.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Here's Green. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
The Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wembanyama outside. Paul outside. Back to Wembanyama. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
And we wrap up the third. Now here's Green. Smith outside. Outside, Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green approach.
And so he hits both. Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
Smith for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Paul right side. Wembanyama, a screen. Shot clock at 5. To the wing right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston leading by 3. Van Vliet outside. Right side, Green. And the shot goes in. Green's got 4 this quarter, making substitutions here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Smith. Over Collins. Smith, no good.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Şengün with the ball. Ready now by Barnes. Houston moving it around. Here's Whitmore. Count it. Whitmore's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
Oh, great to see the young fella step up. Whitmore showing veteran composure out there.
Paul looking over the floor. Wembanyama, a screen. Wembanyama finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with a lead.
The Rockets making a switch here. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Van Vliet on the wing.
2 minutes.
Screen by Adams. Here's Brooks. They get it again. Outside, Green. Spins. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Houston making a switch here. And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Pass to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. And here is Paul. To the inside. The wing, the jam! Oh, Wembanyama!
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Şengün with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Over to the left wing. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. To the middle. And stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here come the Spurs.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. And so Houston again turning it over.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. Ball outside. Money!
And they do have a foul to give.
Warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that's an intentional foul.
12. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich right now. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Green got it.
Oh, amazing. Perfect timing there.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more. Now Van Vliet. Outside, Green. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Şengün with the bucket.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
They double team Wembanyama. Here's Paul with the drive. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is where Paul really excels. He's got an exceptional mind for playmaking.
Pass to Smith. Fades away. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in his ability to make his teammates better.
In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Şengün. Van Vliet left side. Clock at 6. Shoots from the corner. And it's Green. Missing. And stolen by Şengün. Brooks with him. Guarded now by Barnes. Smith scanning the floor. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
To the inside.
Terrific ball movement leading to the back.
Green with the ball. Pass to Whitmore. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vassell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Houston.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fred Van Vliet. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force.
Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And here's Green outside, and so it's San Antonio with the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like,